We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the American League Futures and the future stars from the National League. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. David Peterson, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in now, Odell Hammonds. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
American League Futures, the third baseman, Odell.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
First pitch, 7:05.
A ball and a strike. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. The 1-1 home. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Here you go right now, fellas, right now.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Robert Poisson will be next. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there's one away. Digging in, Robert Poisson.
Batting second, the shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Stepping in, Jose Chavez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Chavez.
One down, one down.
From the stretch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Poisson, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Outside.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
And he pops it up. And no one will track it down. The 1-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Batting fourth. The right
Into the
fielder,
box now, Alex
Alex
Kirilloff, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
One out now.
Now the 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Runners are at first and second with one away.
Hey, roll it up here.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
second baseman.
Hey, two-way now.
So now to the plate, Nick Madrigal, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here we go, guys.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Softly on a line to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
The catcher, Corey.
Standing in now, Corey Lee. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Hey, two away, two away.
Ready with the 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Stepping into the box, Nick Ames.
The first baseman, Nick A.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
2 outs here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The AL Futures on top, 1-0. Settling in now, C.J. Abrams. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
In now, Corbin Carroll.
The center fielder.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Ready now, Allen Washington, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Allen Washington.
Now the pitch.
Ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
You can do it. No one better. Come on.
Ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Isbell is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The AL Futures lead this one 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Lázaro Armenteros.
For the American League Futures, the left fielder, Lázaro Armenteros.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, no one down here.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Into the box, Kyle Isbell.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-0 count. Here it comes.
3 balls, no strike.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
Yeah.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now at the plate, Odell Hammonds. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, one away, one away.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping into the box, Robert Poisson. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Poisson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Jose Chavez.
At the plate, Jose Chavez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Hey, now we've got 2.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The batter, the right fielder, Alex.
At the plate now, Alex Kirilloff. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Down now.
Where's the first now?
0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Ball 1.
And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Line drive to left. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The AL Futures lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, J.J. Bleday, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Come on, big guy. See you
now
there.
the pitch.
Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
No, inside.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
To the plate now, Michael Tolia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, I've ripped that up there, huh?
From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
Good take right there.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
A runner at second, nobody out.
One time.
Here's a pop-up now. Poisson is there, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Batting fifth,
Now batting,
third
Steve
baseman.
Cook.
Steve Cook.
He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Isbell is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Drew Mendoza, runner in scoring position with 2
The
gone.
designated hitter, Drew Mendoza.
From the belt,